Now, I'm going to take you back to the 1990s, right? The internet becomes publicly accessible. And ever since then, man has needed to search the World Wide Web for information. And thus, the search engine was born, and all search engines use AI because they have to take all of this information and bring it down to here for us. Like, it has to be in a bite-sized chunk of what we want and need. So, and on top of that, we have cookies and apps and all kinds of fun things that follow us around the internet, right? So that it can better give us what we want and need, because we do not have the brain power for all of this, nor do we have the time. And I know, just to acknowledge, some of you are sitting there thinking, I use a virtual private network, I surf incognito, I use DuckDuckGo. Yes, but you still go to a search engine and you speak to it in English. You use words and phrasing that let it know what your education level is. You ask for information that clues it off to your, socioeconomic level, maybe your psychographics, right? So it's because it still has to take all of this and bring it down here for us. Now, there's a lot of fear around AI these days. And it has to do with large language models. ChatGPT comes on the scene, and all of a sudden, everyday people like us are like, oh, holy cow. This AI thing is real and it's scary. It's going to control what I think. It's going to control my mind. It's going to control us. There's some of you nodding in here, so I think this might not come as a surprise, what I'm about to say. That doomsday scenario, it actually already happened. Because for 30 years, AI has controlled what we see. And because it controls what we see, it's manipulating what we think, right? It manipulates what we believe. So we're already in that. And all of that manipulation, that hyper-targeting, that information bubble that we talk about, that has a real impact on our society. And we're seeing it today. That's what's happening. Because we're a society that's divided. And we are so divided that we've got political leaders and business leaders and regular people saying that, talking about a civil war in the United States. The United States of America. This is a country where we pledge allegiance to our flag by declaring that we are one nation under God, that we're indivisible. That means we're not dividable. No human being and no AI comes between us, right? And that we have liberty and justice for all. And liberty is freedom and justice is fairness. So we pledge freedom and fairness for everybody. So I'm going to tell you today, the problem is not that we have differences. It's not that we disagree. It's how we're disagreeing. Because our country, this country was built on disagreements, right? Differences of opinion got rolled into, different philosophies got rolled up to become this amazing constitution that's governed us for nearly 250 years. So differences are good. A democratic society and the businesses that drive it thrive on differences because different needs drive innovation. Innovation drives growth. And it's growth of that business, it's growth of the economy, and then it's growth of everybody's bank account. And I don't have to tell you guys about growing bank account.